When you start, it's important to start extremely small, smaller than you think, because your costs are going to be lower, but your profits are going to be higher. It's going to be much easier to manage, and your changes to your system are going to have much more impact the smaller and tighter that it is. When we left the city to start the farm, we brought with us $30,000. No plan B, so we didn't have another job. And we had to figure out what to spend that money on the first year. I don't think we did a very good job, but we had to go with what we knew. And we spent the bulk of our money on a BCS two-wheel tractor with a tiller, a small prop house, which was a very good choice, and a hoop house, very simple, which was another very good choice. And the rest we used for seeds and to keep us going, and then we just went hand to mouth for that first year and spent the summer saving for the van. You can be profitable, on a quarter acre, even an eighth of an acre, and get things right and not spend too much money. Because it's going to be that experience that first year that's going to help you decide what to spend money on. I'd love to be able to give a list of exactly what one should buy, but it's going to depend on how much money you're starting with, whether you have another job, and what type of farming you're doing, and where you're located. So while I do it, it's certainly important. You have to get seed, and you have to pay your rent, and you have to be able to get your produce to the farmer's market. You have to have something to do starts in. And certainly it'd be great if you can have a hoop house. These are not easy decisions, and they should be made as slowly as you can, so that you can make the right decision. Because we tried to make a lot of hasty decisions, and that wasn't good. The decisions we made over a longer period of time were much better. Now, in the framework of startup costs and financials, scale is incredibly important because it affects everything that you're going to do. Certainly it's about how well you can manage your farm, whether you can cultivate the whole thing, whether you can weed the whole thing. But scale makes a huge difference in how much it's going to cost to get yourself started. So deciding on scale is one of those initial decisions, and I would always recommend deciding a little less. You can always get a little bit bigger later on, but if you start too big, that's when failure can happen. It's much better to earn less money but be profitable in a small footprint.